Hello there, I'm Shira Abu Mansoor. You are now watching English News at 5. The Sarawak government is working to establish its own telecommunications company within the next 2 years to expedite internet connectivity in rural areas.
Chief Minister Datuk Abang Johari Tun Openg said the decision to establish the Telco was made due to the reluctance among existing telcos to expand their internet services into Sarawak's rural areas, which they deem unprofitable.
Jalannya keluar ialah kerajaan terpaksa mempunyai telco kita sendiri dan kita beri subsidi kepada telco kita sebagai tarif penggunaan internet itu akan rendah.
Abang Johari said that through the combined efforts of the Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission (MCMC) and Sarawak Multimedia Authority (SMA), over 1,200 communication towers will be erected throughout the state by 2023.
Menara memang ada. Kita sudah bangun 300. Dan 300 lagi pada tahun ini, 600. MCMC, dia nak bangunkan 646. Bermakna kita mungkin pada tahun 2023, 1,200 menara. 1,200 mungkin mencukupi, tetapi operator tu. Yang kita kendaki, orang yang menggunakan menara di satu. Nombor dua, dia punya device. Yang kuali, orang kampung kata kuali ni.
Yang di atas tu.
Di atas tu. Kuali tu tidak cukup. Tidak ada orang masangkan kuali.
Abang Johari also revealed that he had approved 150 million ringgit last Wednesday to expand Wi-Fi coverage in the state through the zone system.
Baru semalam saya meluluskan 150 juta.
Untuk
kita melebarkan Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi kita ke seluruh peringkat menggunakan zone system. Jadi kalau ini sudah ada, bermakna internet connectivity ini dapat perancangan.
Chief Minister Datuk Batinggi Abang Johari Tun Openg recently paid a visit to Deputy Chief Minister Datuk Amar Douglas Uggah Embaz, who has been warded at private hospital in Kuching. Uggah, who is also chairman of Sarawak Disaster Management Committee (SDMC), is currently on a month leave after undergoing a minor operation to unblock an artery to the heart on Wednesday. His condition is stable and recovering. Meanwhile, prior to Uggah's leave, Deputy Chief Minister Tan Sri Dato' Amar James Jumut Masing will be heading to Sarawak Disaster Management Committee (SDMC) starting today until further notice. According to Masing, he had just held an SDMC meeting earlier this morning, noting that his office would liaise with the media on the daily COVID-19 updates or on any information for the public from today's meeting. A teacher went the extra mile literally in search for better internet coverage. This is the story of a teacher in Lobo Antu who has led a group of primary and secondary students from his village on a 3-hour jungle trek as an initiative to ensure his students keep up with their studies following the nationwide order on school closure. Sambau Dugat, 43, a science teacher from SMK Lobo Antu who organised a trip last Sunday after Sunday morning prayer involving 14 primary students and 8 secondary school students. According to Sambau, internet coverage is a major issue in the area, and to get to the places with good internet coverage is far reach from the area. The journey, he said, was made after seeing students from Nanga Sumpa and Nanga Jambu who often make the journey on their own in search for a good internet coverage. Sambau said they started the trip at 9:30 a.m. and reached to their destination at 12:30 p.m. The journey, he said, was not an easy one, as they had to walk for about 45 minutes through the jungle and another hour and 45 minutes uphill to where they could finally have internet access. He said the students were accompanied by their parents and brought their own food, ration, and their gadgets such as laptops and other digital devices. They spent about an hour at the said location before returning to the longhouse due to bad weather. Sambau's trip, which recently went viral on social media, had gained the netizens' attention. Nanga Sumpa and Nanga Jambu are Iban villages located in the interior of Lobo Antu, accessible by boats. Welcome back. The SMK Syrian car park upgrading project is expected to be completed in 2 weeks. The project has reached 80% completion, involving the upgrading of 2 parking areas as measure to develop the school and improve Syrian's residents' standard of living.
Projek ini dinyatakan siap sepatutnya pada 18 Desember 2020. Tetapi kalau mengikutkan prestasi sebenar yang ada di tapak sekarang, yaitu prestasi physical kontraktor ini adalah sebanyak 80%, di mana projek ini mendahului jadual. Maka projek ini kami anggarkan akan dapat siap dalam tempoh 2 minggu lagi.
Prime Minister's Special Envoy to East Asia, Datuk Sri Richard Riyad Jaim, has allocated 150,000 ringgit for the project under the Rural Transformation Program. The project has been in the works since September 21, 2020, before handed over to DSS Enterprise, the contractor responsible for executing the project. Meanwhile, Riyad, who is also a Syrian MP, allocated 20,000 ringgit to the SMK Syrian Parent Teacher Association.
Total untuk SMK Syrian PIDD 20,000.
He said this when officiating the site launching ceremony of this SMK Syrian upgrade project.
The Companies Commission of Malaysia, SSM, has extended the free registration period for SSM bistrus until December 31, 2021. According to Minister of Domestic Trade and Consumer Affairs, Datuk Seri Alexander Nanta Lingge, this is to support efforts to recover and stimulate the nation's economy. Previous media reports said free registration for SSM bistrus would end on December 30th of this year. In a statement, Nanta said online business owners are urged to seize the opportunity and register online through SSM bistrus 24-hour online portal. Nanta added the free registration reflects the government's commitment to help improve the health and ethics of the online business ecosystem, ensuring consumers can conduct online transactions safely and securely. The Government Contract Workers Network, JPKK, is urging the government to abolish the contract system of hiring workers at government agencies. This was to allow contract workers to be absorbed as permanent staff in government agencies, such as cleaning workers and security guards at schools and hospitals.
JPKK Secretary Sivaranjani Manikam also urged the government to reduce wastage and improve administrative efficiency. She said this during a press conference to launch the Abolish the Contract System campaign on JPKK's Facebook page on Thursday. Meanwhile, National Union of Workers in Hospital Support and Allied Services Industrial Relations Officer Dana Lechimi Langaswaran said the existing contract system was very unfair to workers. She said the benefits for those who have worked for 20 years on a contract basis is similar to that of new permanent staff. She hopes for the government to recognize cleaning staff as frontliners so that they will be eligible to receive assistance like other frontliners.
Maritime Enforcement Agency MMEA on Thursday has detained 2 Indonesians operating a tugboat for investigation into immigration offences and failure to produce the boat's license. The tugboat was detained about 1.8 nautical miles from the Sungai Miri estuary by a maritime vessel that was patrolling the area under Ops Permai and Ops Benteng.
According to Miri Zone Maritime Director Captain Muhammad Fauzi Osman, the boat's skipper was also found to hold an expired international passport, while the other Indonesian is suspected to have violated the pass conditions issued by the Malaysian Immigration Department. He added that both men, aged 31 and 50, as well as the boat, had been taken to the Malaysian Maritime Jetty in Miri for further investigations under the Merchant Shipping Ordinance 1952 and Immigration Act 1959/63. The suspect also underwent COVID-19 screening, which was handled by Ministry of Health Workers as a precautionary measure upon arrival at the jetty.
The alleged mastermind behind the influx of illegal immigrants into the state known as Pak Itam has been arrested by the Immigration Department on Thursday.
In a statement, Sarawak Immigration Director Datuk Ken Leben said the director was detained along with 2 Indonesians in a van, which was stopped by the department's quick response team in Bintulu. He added that based on initial information, it was found that one of the suspects was Pak Itam, the mastermind for the alleged crime. The case was linked to the arrest of illegal immigrants in Jalan Dundu in southern Sarawak on November 18. Following the arrest of the mastermind, he said the immigration QRT then raided a house in Jalan Sibiu, Bintulu, and nabbed 12 Indonesians believed to have entered the state illegally. He said the detainees, believed to have been brought into Sarawak by the main suspect, had just arrived at the premises a few hours prior to the raid. The case is being investigated under Immigration Act 1959/63.
Next English news will be at 11:30 p.m. Nightline with Radzi Ahmad only on TVS. Until then, I'm Abang Mansoor. Thank you for watching.